don't tell some of the other bags that they're less favorites. Hello, welcome back to Classics with a Quirk, where we talk about contemporary and luxury designer items and brands with a touch of silliness. If this is the kind of content you find interesting, please do like this video and subscribe for more of it. Thank you. Today I have what I hope is going to be a fun one. I'm going to be sharing some of the bags that are the most special and unique in my collection. I got this video idea actually from Jessiestyle. She did a video a little bit ago about the same topic, and I don't think that she made it a tag, but I think that she offered the option up for other people if they wanted to do the videos idea, and I did, so I'll link her video down below for you in the event that you haven't seen it, and her channel, and I'll tag some people down below as well that I think I'd love to see some of the most special and unique bags in their collection. Now I'm gonna just get right into it and start with my first bag, which is this one. This is my Chanel medium classic flap from the 2009 Cruise collection in the watercolor print. And this bag is gorgeous. It has this beautiful watercolor patterning all along the bag and the bottom. And you can just see like the watercolor waves here. The chain leather is also different colors to match the watercolor of the bag itself. And I think this bag is beautiful. It's also got this like the same watercolor print on the inside over here. And just look, you can see like the brush strokes essentially, just gorgeous. And then on the inside, it's got this like periwinkle blue grosgrain lining with the CCs. Now I got this bag actually earlier this year in March, and I bought this bag off of Buyee. Now this video is actually sponsored by Buyee, which is really exciting. I always like when they want to work with me because I do genuinely enjoy and use the platform. Buyee is an online third party service that allows you to buy from Japanese resellers on places like Japanese Yahoo Auction, Mercari, Rakuten, Rikuma, stuff like that. They have a huge variety of pieces, and the nice thing about Buyee is you can find stuff that you sometimes can't find on the English selling market, and also often for really good prices. I found this bag on Buyee for, I think it was after taxes and shipping and everything, I paid about $4,000 for this. It was originally a little bit higher, but then I was able to use a coupon and like got some yen marked off, so that was great. So about $4,000 for this after everything. And I see this occasionally, very occasionally pop up on the English speaking market on like, I've seen it on Fashion File once, Rebag once, and The Real once. And they were all in like the $5,000, $6,000 range. And so I got a great deal. I really love this bag, and so I really appreciate being able to use Buyee. I wanted to thank Buyee for sponsoring this portion of this video. If you're interested in utilizing Buyee, I did make a video how-to on how to use the platform, which I'll link for you down below. And if you haven't used the platform yet and you're interested in it, I have a code down below as well, a link that if you sign up with that link, you get 10% off your first purchase. And that is great because especially if you're buying luxury, that could knock a really good chunk off of your purchase, and there's no limits on it. So I'll leave that link for you down below as well. And thank you again so much to Buyee for sponsoring this portion of this video. Back to this bag. It is one of the jewels of my collection. Now, I was not buying Chanel in 2009, but I loved this collection when it came out. I think the watercolor printing is so cool. And I love the colors on this. I think it might be washed out a little bit because this is sort of like a pale pink. It's not really orangey. It's more of a light pink here. And the blue is sort of like a periwinkle blue that goes into deeper shades. So I don't know if the lighting is going to be like the best for this, but I'll try to show you some different angles of it. But I love the craftsmanship that went into this bag. It is lambskin. It is painted lambskin, and it's so soft. It's so soft and so plush. It did come to me with some wear, which I was aware of when I purchased it, and I really couldn't be happier with this bag. It is my only Chanel medium classic flap in my collection, and it might be my only one that I ever have. I wouldn't be opposed to more now that I have this style. I do enjoy it, but I'm also happy with this one. Like, I'm happy with one. If I only had to have one in my collection, I'm glad that it's this one, and it is definitely one of the most special and unique bags in my collection. Moving away from Chanel to Louis Vuitton, the next bag I wanted to share is this one. This is my Louis Vuitton mini soft trunk in the foliage pattern. And this bag came out, well, Virgil Abloh designed the mini soft trunk in I think 2018, but the foliage pattern, this particular beautiful, beautiful floral print, as you can see, it goes all along the bag and the back and the sides. This beautiful floral print was part of the fall winter men's collection of 2020. Now, when I unboxed this bag, I also talked a lot about the collection itself, and I showed you pictures from the runway and everything. So I'll link the unboxing for you if you're interested in it. I have talked about this bag fairly recently on my channel, kind of a lot, so I won't like bore you to death with more about it necessarily, but it's such a good bag. It's such a good crossbody bag. Because it was 2020 fall winter, it was one of Virgil Abloh's last collections as well, and I thought that was really special that I was able to get a piece not only from Virgil Abloh, one of Virgil Abloh's last pieces, last collections, but also this particular print, which I have loved for so long. It's so beautiful. Like, I'll give you another close-up one more time. Like, I just think the colors are so nice, so vibrant, and I have used this a fair amount. I'm not seeing any wear in the pattern or anything like that, which I'm really glad. There's no wear of the screen printing. You do have a little bit of bumping like on the top of the zipper, like it kind of bows out now instead of like being flat, which I don't mind because it just means that I can fit a little bit more in it. This is definitely a very special and I think kind of unique piece in my collection. It was a limited edition release, and I just want to share that with you as well. The third bag I want to talk to you about today is not necessarily special. Well, I mean, it is special. I think that all these bags are special, and this bag is quite special, but it's not necessarily unique in what it is, but it is unique for what it is. Let me show you, and then I will explain. So it's this one. This is my Kelly Cellier 32 in the box cap in blue jean. I have talked a lot about this bag, especially recently. When I unboxed it, it was a whole to-do. I thought that, I didn't think. I was hoping that it was going to be a 32. I purchased what was listed as a 35. I'm very happy to say that it did end up being a 32. By the way, I did measure along the actual bottom of the bag, like in the video where I'm like very flustered because I'm like, ugh, I measured like kind of up here. I did remeasure. It is indeed a 32. Don't worry. And also the sangles at the end, like they come in the way the 32 does as opposed to the way a 35 does. It's a 32. Don't worry. I measured for real. I promise. Anyway, so why is this bag unique? Now, obviously, I think this bag is special. It's a Hermes bag, and I think that those bags are quite special. They're very well made. This is a beautiful bag. I think it is crafted spectacularly, and I love the leather of it, and that's what I'm going to talk about in a second. But, like, it's just a Kelly, like, just a Kelly, but it's just a Kelly. Like, a lot of people unbox Kellys or show Kellys or own Kellys, so why is this particularly special or unique, besides the fact that it is an Hermes Kelly, and I think that in itself is special. Like, these are all luxury bags, they're all special, but like, all right. So it's because this bag is in box cap in blue jean with the contrast stitching. As you can see, the stitching is white and the bag itself is this beautiful blue jean. And that is what I think makes this particular bag unique. Hermes does box cap as one of their heritage leathers, but they primarily do box cap in darker colors. They do it in blacks, they do it in reds, they do it in Rouge H, you know, a lot. They sometimes do it in brighter reds, but for the most part, when you're seeing box cap Hermes bags, you're seeing like black or red bags. It's a lot rarer for Hermes to do box cap in other colors. Now, I've seen box cap in a variety of colors. Well, not a huge variety though. I've seen it in raisin before. I've seen it in anemone one time. Very beautiful. Like, anemone is one of my favorite Hermes colors. I really like it in almost every rendition and every leather that they do it in, but you know, I digress. So they've done it in like some of the other colors before, but it's very rare that I see it in blues, and very rare is that I see it in this kind of light blue, like blue jean. I've only ever seen one other blue jean box cap Hermes Kelly on the preloved market, and that was actually on Buyee. Actually, it was listed on Buyee from a Japanese seller, and that was the only other time I've ever seen this colorway. And I think it's beautiful. I love the contrast stitching that Hermes does on certain bags. Like, look at the shine on that. Like, look at that. That's beautiful. And so the fact that it has the white contrast stitching, I think, is very, very beautiful and very special. I also think that the bag looks very modern. Like, it's a bag that kind of stands the test of time, which I think is really cool. It's not like a trendy color. Now, blue jean was discontinued for quite a few years, and they recently just brought it back. Like, blue jean was just reintroduced into the Hermes, I believe it's fall winter of 2023, so it's just recently released. And it's called new blue jean, but it looks the same as old blue jean. It's pretty much the same color. Sam from Bargain Hunting Blonde did a reel on Instagram. I'll link her channel and I'll link the Instagram reel down below for you, where she showed the blue jean, what it looked like when it first like got released, what we thought it would look like, and then what it actually looks like in comparison to like now. It's a good video. I'll link it for you. But yeah, so this bag is a discontinued color, just brought back. I'm really excited about that. Maybe I'll see if I can't find an SLG to match it. But I love the color. I think it's such a good color. I think it's classy, but I think it also can be dressed down. It's a really effortless color, and I love that it's in box cap. Box cap is one of my favorite leathers. If you're interested in learning more about box cap, I made a video about it, box cap. I'll link that for you down below as well. But I think that this color combination with this leather is just very special and very unique, and I'm really happy to have it as a part of my collection. The final bag I want to talk to you about today is one that I have talked about a lot on my channel. Like, all of these bags are special to me. All of the bags that I own are special to me. So I talk about all of them with fair frequency. But this bag is one of the crowning jewels of my collection. Like, obviously the Hermes is also one of the crowning jewels of my collection. This bag is one of my favorites. I love all of my bags. They're all different levels of favorites, but this bag is easily like top three. Okay, sure. Don't tell some of the other bags that they're less favorites, but if you want a video about my favorites versus my less favorites, I can make one. Not that I don't want the other bags to get their feelings hurt. Anyway, what am I talking about? This one. This is my Delvaux Brilliant MM in the Humor edition. I love this bag so much. I purchased it last year from Fashion File. I unboxed it on my channel, and I am incandescent with glee. I can't even like speak some of the words that I wanted to say when I unboxed this bag, but I'll link that unboxing for you because honestly, I think it's a delightful one. I also did an in-depth review about this bag and like what it fits, what it looks like on like mod shots and stuff. I took this bag with me to Italy last year, and I love it. I love it so much. As you can see here, it's got the writing in French, Ceci n'est pas un Delvaux. This is not a Delvaux. It is a play on the René Magritte, Ceci n'est pas une pipe. This is not a pipe. The surrealist painter from the surrealist movement who made the surrealist painting. Talking as this bag makes me lose some of my words, which is so silly, but like also good, you know. I think it's beautiful. It is also in box cap leather. It is in Delvaux's box cap, which is different from Hermes box caps. Look at that sheen. It is glorious. The structure is amazing, impeccable. It's got the Brilliant clasp, which is not as fiddly as you would think. Opens up here, and it's got the beige interior, which I really like. I think this bag is gorgeous. I think this bag is brilliant for a Brilliant, and I love this bag. I love being able to wear it. See how easy the clasp is when you know how to get the trick of it. I love this bag. I love wearing it. I don't wear it as often as I would like because I do like give other bags a fair shake, but it's so good. It's one of my favorites. Why is this especially unique? Yeah, the point of this video. So the writing on it, Ceci n'est pas un Delvaux, this is not a Delvaux. It's from the René Magritte like collection, where they did a collaboration about the surrealist painter. They have also one in blue. They have one with like the clouds painting on the inside. The lining of the bag is clouds. They're all gorgeous. And this bag, it's one of their like key like sort of heritage bags. The Brilliant itself came out in the 60s. It was part of the Brussels World's Fair entry for that year. Delvaux has been around for a very long time. It is one of the oldest luxury leather good houses that exist. They were created in 1828, so they're older than even Hermes, which was created, I believe, in 1837. The quality and craftsmanship of these bags are impeccable, so I love this bag for what it is and the make and the leather, but the humor, the René Magritte words is why it is a unique bag. It's because it's got these words on it. And I know that it is a little bit meta, like some people like, it says this is not a Delvaux, but it is a Delvaux. That doesn't make any sense. Yes, okay, I understand. It's a nod, it's an homage. Like it's not too difficult, I think, to state, where the Ceci n'est pas une pipe, this is not a pipe, is a surrealist painting because it is not a pipe. It's a painting of a painting. It's a play on the Surrealist movement, which originally got started with writers, which is a lot as talked about because a lot of people see Surrealist art, but the movement itself got started with writers and poets. And the reason that they did is because they basically had these poems that were transcending the realm of dreaming and reality. And they originally didn't want the Surrealist movement to be like allowed to be part of artists' movements because they felt that art couldn't be as like transcendent as writing could be. So there was like a kerfuffle about the movement itself within the ranks of that. But Marguerite really was able to tie some of those things together, those elements, with both painting and with words, in making a painting that is not what it is in essence, because it cannot be the physical reality of the thing that it represents, because it is a painting of a pipe. It's not a pipe. This is not a pipe, but it is in fact a pipe because it's a painting of the pipe. You see what I did there? You see what he did there? It's really cool. I love wordplay. It is one of my favorite things. I love cleverness. I love detail, stuff like that, and I just think it's really cool. And so I think this bag represents something that I think is really cool, and I love being able to like carry a piece of that, because like I can't cart around a painting with me. That would be kind of weird, but I get to wear something that represents something that I think is really, really neat. And I do that a lot with my fashion. Like I like clever t-shirts or funny like t-shirt words and stuff, like, you know, wordplay. And I have a shirt that, I mean, I guess I could have worn it for this video, but I didn't. It's a picture of a brown fox jumping over a sleeping dog. It's like the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog, you know? That's the entire alphabet at least one time in that sentence, which I think is fun. So this is a bag that I really, really adore so much. It is so beautiful. It is really easy to use, actually. I primarily carry it top handle or on the crook of my arm. As I demonstrated before, the clasp is super simple to get in and out of, actually. You just like flip it up and flip it down and then like boop. So once you get the trick of it, it's not that hard to do. And I love it. I love all of the bags I talked about today. I think all of the bags I discussed are really fun and really special and, you know, really unique. But like, I like everything that I own. I only buy things that I really, really love. So, you know, everything I talk about is a favorite for a different reason. But as I said, like Delvaux is definitely like top 3. I don't know what would be at the bottom of the list, because that would be like a hard thing to do. Like ranking my bags, gosh. Don't ask me to do that one because I don't think I want to. But I did enjoy sharing those bags with you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please do feel free to share what was your favorite one that I talked about today, or why it was your favorite. If you have a special or unique bag in your collection, I'd love to hear about it. And if I don't tag you, but if you have a YouTube channel and you want to make a video about your special and unique bags, please feel free to do so. And then tag me so I know to watch your video, so I can do that as well. Again, I want to thank Jessiestyle for creating this tag. I'm going to tag some creators down below who I hope do the tag. And thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. It super duper helps the algorithm, and subscribe for more content that helps the algorithm even more. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.